Hello folks, it is I Have Fun 0235 and welcome to the top 11 football match between Zkrankite FC and Pavinder FC. The Zkrankite team is slightly better than the Pavinder team with more players having special play styles and abilities. The players are getting ready and warming up now, and we are off with Landvrug of Pavinder starting. Now Pavinder is starting off on the offensive. I should mention that the predictions seem to be favoring Pavinder with a 2-1 aggregate. Mohammed manages to stop the momentum by rushing forward and denying Landvrug's hopes and dreams. Dom is kicking from the corner now and Landvrug comes in with the header but misses. That is unfortunate. Zkrankite now has possession. Passing between players to confuse the enemy and Imhoff is down. Powell has received a yellow card. Hashim will be leading the free kick. And he scores. Shimizu misses the ball and pays the price. The predictions now show it, with Zkrankite's performance being more noticed now. Ednu now kicks the ball to Samsudin, who kicks it to star striker Osman, who dodges tackles like a champ, kicks and sinks another goal. Masterful performance by Osman there. Zkrankite is on their third offensive, but with a different approach this time, with Tola getting the ball. Unfortunately it does not work out with Blom challenging it cleanly. It does not deter them however as they attempt the strategy again, but Tola passes it back to Samsudin now, who returns the favor. Tola now kicks the ball to the center and Aziz is there to nudge the ball right into another goal for Zkrankite. An absolute embarrassment for the three men standing right in front of Aziz. Pavinder is not doing too hot right now, but Blom with another corner kick might change that. Oh, and Chuij completely fumbles it with the ball going over the net. Zkrankite is on the offensive again. And Ismail dodges Molendic whilst edging towards the goal, but passes it back to Osman the striker, who weaves his way through Pavinder and he sinks yet another goal. Pavinder is not defending very well this game. Dom is back with another corner kick, but will they finally score one this time? And that is a no, with Chuij sending the ball to the moon again. It is now halftime, which is the point of the game where I the caster tell you to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It takes time and effort to make these videos, so it would be nice if you did. And we are back with Zkrankite starting the second half, with the score 4-0 in their favor. They are immediately on the offensive, passing amongst each other to confuse Pavinder, but Molendic is not fooled, aggressively marking Hashim, who now has the ball. However, he may have been too aggressive as he causes Hashim to stumble, and a foul is called. Hashim leads the free kick, and once again obliterates Shimizu by scoring another goal for Zkrankite. It is concerning that Shimizu has been unable to block any shots so far. Zkrankite is back on the attack with Aziz passing to Samsudin, but Molendic mistimes a tackle and another foul is called. Hashim is once again up for another free kick, but Shimizu finally locks in and catches the ball. Hashim's streak has finally ended. Not to worry though, as Zkrankite is once again on the offensive with Tola receiving the ball, who passes it to Imhoff, who is immediately targeted, but he manages to pass the ball back to Tola, who launches the ball into the center and Osman is able to sink yet another goal with a header. Shimizu's ankles are definitely broken after such a play. Zkrankite will not let up the pressure, however, as they are once again attacking, with Tola bypassing enemy defenses. He passes to Imhoff, who is right in front of the goal, but he fails to deliver with the ball bouncing off the goal post rails. What a fumble. Now it is noticeable that Hashim is getting tired, but there is no time for changes though, as Aziz passes the ball to Osman, who passes it to Imhoff to score, but it is not even close as Imhoff fails to deliver once again. Z Krankheit's manager has a few choice words to say for such display of abysmal performance. He will be swapping Kokov in for Hashim however, but that will have to wait as Hashim gets the ball, blocking Feenstra and passing the ball to Ismail, but Van Zulingen is there to mistime a tackle. A foul is called, and Hashim is up. Will he be able to sink the goal? And he will not as Shimizu manages to catch it. Kokov enters the field just as Z Krankheit begins another assault, with Osman obtaining the ball, but passes it back to Aziz. Molendij trying his hardest to snatch it back for his team, but Aziz is able to dodge and shoots but misses completely. Z Krankheit is starting to slouch now. As we approach the 80th minute, they once again begin another assault, with Kokov passing the ball to Samsudin, who passes it to Imhoff. Then to Aladdin, who passes it to Tola. Tola attempts to score, but Shimizu does not even need to move. Now in the final 10 minutes, Pavinder is finally on the offensive with Sadorf passing to Feenstra across the court, but Kokov is there to absolutely ruin his day. Kokov is awarded a yellow card. And now Blom is able to attempt a free kick. But Mohamed, the absolute legend, is able to catch the ball and deny Pavinder's only chance at a goal. Z Krankheit is immediately attacking once again, with Tola sending the ball across the court to Ismail, who attempts to ricochet the ball into the goal, but Shimizu is able to bounce it away to Sporkslid, who knocks it away before Z Krankheit is able to regain control. While the manager is attempting to cycle his tired players, he receives an award for being a goal machine. This is while Molendij finally manages to intercept one of Z Krankheit's attacks without getting a foul. And that is it, the game is finished with Z Krankheit winning 6-0 against Pavinder. This has been an absolute blast of a game, with a new team coming into the spotlight, showing a mostly stellar performance. Hope you enjoyed the game and good day to you, and remember to have fun.